What's going on, everybody? My name is Dingy16. I can't wait any longer. I gotta get to the next area. Let's go right after the road map. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we finished off everything in Fennec City, snagged ourselves a Croconaw who attacked twice in all the battles we used him in, and we finished out everything in Fennec City. And in this episode, we're heading to the construction lot. Not quite as exciting as the original plan, but you know, sometimes your plans fall by the wayside. Whoa, hold it right there. This is a construction site. It's not a safe place to be. This is no place for tourists to visit. Go on, scram. Somebody here's something really funny. I've been working hard, I have. Let me tell you, making this your tower is one massive job. It's hard to imagine, even for me. You'll come back and visit when we're all done here. There'll be a Colosseum on top of the tower. Amazing stuff. Hey, yep, it's been a long time. I can't ever recall when it was that I was last at home, but we're just about done here. This is to clean up the site and then we're done. Cool. So seems to be a place we'll have to come check out later. Anyway, now we're off to Pyrite Town, a rough and dirty town full of thugs and scoundrels. It is said to be home to sinister Pokemon. I love this music. Oh, Mr. Johnson, give a man a break here. I keep telling you don't know anything. That better be true, Kale. If you're trying to con me, I'll know about it. Mr. Johnson, sir, I wouldn't think about lying to you. You've got to believe me, right? Alright, fine, I'll lay off easy today. See ya. He even walks to the tune of the music. This guy's cool. What a nitwit. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. Welcome to Pyrite Town. This place is... Welcome to Pyrite Town. This place is definitely different from the locales we're used to. What are you looking at? I haven't seen your faces around these parts. What are you, tourists? If you don't want to get hurt, you should get lost and quick for the good of your health. Earth, wind, and money. You appear to be outsiders. You bet. Best beware, there are many ne'er-do-wells. I'm gonna go and explore around Pyrite Town here. People call Fatine the mother of Pyre. Her ability to support each other is highly regarded. Just a while ago, she even determined where my wife is living since she left me. That's so sad. Oh my god. I forgot that line was in this game. Right here, in this weird dome building with the hazard sign up front. I'm sorry, Chief, but there's trouble afoot. Really? I thought trouble was at hand. You see, Chief, there's talk that thugs have been witnessed using strange Pokemon. Huh? Chief? You're not the Chief. I beg your pardon? Oh, I'm here, Johnson. Oh, that story's new. I've heard about it over and over already. Oh, Chief, there you are. You're such a kidder. Ahaha. My name is Sherles. I'm the Chief of Justice in this town. Are you two travelers? Sure. I see. Well, whether you are or not, it would be best if you were to get out of the town as soon as possible. It's time to descend into a state of lawless chaos. I couldn't guarantee your safety if anything were to happen. Aren't you the Chief of Police? Couldn't you do something about this lawless chaos? I'm Johnson. I'm a law officer. It's my job to uphold the peace in this town. Yeah, you're doing a real good job, buddy. Your PC isn't here if you want to save. I thought I could talk to you. I guess I can't. The door is locked. Wow, thanks. Didn't realize. Hey, look who it is. Well, not you two again. Listen, you have to promise don't tell me or B that we're hiding out here, okay? After we blew our last chance, we couldn't go back, so we turned ourselves in for stealing that truck, and here we are. If we stayed here, we'd be safe. That's pretty funny how Trudy and Folly got scared of Mirby, so they turned themselves into the police in order to be safe. As long as I see Mirby's newest recruits. Well, shoot, beat it. I don't have any money to give to the likes of you. Geez, this place is quite the tourist town. They just love their visitors. You're trying to sell me something? Well, sorry, I don't have anything. I don't need anything. Please leave. Duking was in charge. There wasn't any of this lawlessness that you see today. According to the rest of the snag, remember the smaller snag machine is compact enough to be carried by a single person. Bring this machine transfers on Pokemon to snag balls. Snag balls is an alarming device that can actually steal Pokemon from their trainers. It is hoped that the missing snag machine will not be used for criminal purposes again. Well, gee, I wonder who has said snag machine. I'm never making this sound again. Item shop is right here if you need to purchase any items. Actually, this item shop has something we want to mention. This shop has hyper potions and full heals and revives. Good God. Oh wait, is it not this one? It's another one. Well, I guess if you want hyper potions, full heals, and revives, which you start with full heals in your inventory anyways, but I guess if you want revives for any reason, you can buy them here. Psst, listen. If you're over 10 potions to down the arc, would you want them? Sure. They're really deal that good. I'd keep it to myself. Ho ho ho. Potion and parlay sale. There's all sorts of stuff I want, but I don't have any money. Guess it doesn't matter. I don't need Pokemon anyway. Hyper potions are just better healing items. They heal 200 HP compared to like the 50 or 30, but potions, super potions, and the revive a fainted Pokemon. Simple as that. The name's Duking. I run the Colosseum here. If you want to enter a battle, go over to the seat of the Colosseum receptionist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy. Doing what? I'm the lookout. Nobody's supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind the bookshelf. There's a button on the side of the bookshelf. Press it. That was the quietest sliding bookshelf I've ever heard. That's why, Marcia. You gotta somehow snag them from those criminals. Why? You startled me. How did you get in here? That's weird. My little brother's supposed to be on lookout. Yeah, some lookout he is. My sister doesn't do anything but chatter. I'm so bored. I want to play house. Oh my god. I used to play house with my sisters growing up, man. Are you Papa's friends? I'm Mercy. I'm pleased to meet you. But sorry, we're busy. We're talking about something that's quite important. Please come visit us, but please come visit and play with us another time. Duking, how much more are you going to take from Mirror B and his stooges? They're using you and the Colosseum. What is the matter with you? They sucked the spirit right out of you. You just clam up. I've lost faith in you. The man that went out is Silva. He's Duking's friend, but he was really scary. His face looked all scary. He's really angry, so his face looked all scary. So. Sorry, but I'm busy. You'll have to excuse me. Got a lot going on here in this crazy town. A Colosseum's being run. Who knows, man? I sure don't. This is a hotel. You don't really have to come in here, but I'm pretty sure. What's so special about that Mirror B guy? Oh, buddy, if only you knew what was so special about Mirror B. I thought there was. What to say? Okay, tackle down. Don't get confused. And that was the night to thank you. This is basically where you're supposed to heal your Pokemon. If you didn't know, this would heal your Pokemon if you really needed to, but we don't need to right now. And also, you can just put your Pokemon into the PC and back out again if you want to heal them. Yo, your outfit's kind of weird, but you're a trainer too, aren't you? Good, that's okay then. I'll teach you about one of the few rules about this town here. Here we have street battles, rather than exchanging greetings. Chaser Calda. Calda? Have I mentioned that those people in Ore have really weird names? Because they do. first battle of the video, I might as well go ahead and not cut this one out just because. So, we're already seeing the kind of place that Pyrite Town is just by... Hey, we have a new move. We have Bite. Hooray. I think Shadow Rush should actually do more damage here. You're already seeing the kind of place that Pyrite Town is. It's, you know, kind of on the lower class. The people here aren't very nice. It looks pretty poor, pretty slummy. Definitely not the place I think we want to be spending our time, but there's definitely suspicious activity going on here, and where there's suspicion, never mind. I don't know where I was going with that. You can't spell suspicious without sus. Okay. Let them out. Shadow Rush, Fusion. It's great the Crocodile isn't going into hyper mode every 5 seconds. We can actually battle. Wow, that Slakoth took that like a champ. Slakoth has really good stats though, so I'm not surprised. Can't take that Shadow Rush though. He goes down. Perfect. Whoops, you're better than me. I tripped myself up, but you're not bad at all. Your Pokemon are tops too. I can see it in your eyes. You're just like us. It's easy to see. Wes, it was here in the square that I saw this strange Pokemon. I tried to lead it. You just walked through me! That's when this coop got me. We should be careful. Even at the best of times, there's nothing normal about this town. You're telling me. So, right here, every single one of these trainers is going to have a Pokemon with a black aura. Every single one of them. There's actually a Pokemon. I think it's yours. It's either one of you two's. There's actually a Pokemon in here that I would like to catch for my team. However, or snag for my team, I guess. However, we're not going to do that quite yet. There's a couple more things we're going to go ahead and take care of first. Windmill generates electricity for powering the Colosseum. It may look a little worse for wear, but it's going strong and serves. Oh, for 30 long years I've spun these gears. Oh, what's with you, younglings? Do you want to spin gears too? Well, I hate at this point, but this isn't a job that anyone can just pick up. Give it another 20 years, then come back. It's actually interesting that he mentions that because I believe West of all the Pokemon protagonists is supposed to be the oldest. I believe West is supposed to be canonically 15 or 16. Which is pretty interesting. Over here, we have this really rocky bridge in this cliff that would certainly lead to death if you ever... And you also have that, whatever that was. If I was a cry, I could cry. I had to do all go as Pyrite's mother. Just because you're a big bulky guy doesn't mean you can't cry, man. Guys, all genders are allowed to express their emotions in their own way. Guys are allowed to cry. You don't need to spend your time at the hotel because there's a Pokemon Center right here. That's what I was trying to say. I didn't get here in time to make the registration. I have to rumors that if you win the challenge, you get an awesome Pokemon like that Kale did. Oh, sheesh. What am I saying? You have to keep that a secret. Pretend you never heard me, okay? Wasn't Kale that guy who was hanging around to the town's entrance? We should ask him. He might know something. Okay, I'm going to say this real quick. One, the audio on my headphones, I think it's due to the cable I'm using to record this and just like the method I use to record this game. It sounds really bad. It's like really staticky and whatnot. But also, I saw a thing on Twitter today where a guy like filled out the thing of like his favorite games with like favorite game, favorite soundtrack, villain, whatever, like a bunch of different things about games. One of the ones was best soundtrack, and he had Pokemon Colosseum as the best soundtrack, and I don't disagree, but I don't agree. I don't know, it's hard to say because like this game has some really good tracks, but the best soundtrack in video game history, or even the best Pokemon soundtrack, I don't know, that's hard to say. It's probably third or fourth. What's that? You wanting to know if I have a weird Pokemon? If you want to know that much, you may as well see it with your own eyes. Rogue Kale would like to battle. Well, if we ate him, he'd be healthy. Okay, never mind. Nice voice crack. Furret and Ralts. get is a Pokemon with a black aura. Normally Furret is... Oh, yes, we have Surf now. Normally Furret is kind of mediocre in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't have the greatest stats in the world. And especially in... Oh my god. Especially in its main game, Pokemon Generation 2, it kind of falls behind compared to other normal types, and it just doesn't really hold up. However, Pokemon Colosseum is a game with limited options. Normal types in this game, especially Furret here, are actually quite good. Furret actually has pretty high stats for this point in the game, all things considered, and being a normal type, it gets some really darn good moves, and you're gonna find yourself actually getting a lot more use out of it early game than you might otherwise. It doesn't have the best stats in the world, so it's probably gonna struggle later on. But honestly, I think Furret's pretty good in this game, and it's a worthwhile shot, and it's a worthwhile, I think Furret's pretty good, and it's a worthwhile, addition to any team, and in fact, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and snag it and add it to my team. I know we just caught Croconaw, and I mentioned that there's another Pokemon in, and there was another Pokemon in the battle square, even though it was a circle. There's another Pokemon in the square that I wanted to snag for my team, but I don't know, Furret's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, if for nothing else than the New Vema Town song. Not New Vema Town, Accumula Town. If for nothing else in the Accumula Town song video, I just really like Furret, and I want to add it to my team because I feel like a lot of people don't really appreciate Furret, and I want to show off what it's capable of, especially in this game. Because like I said, this game has limited options, and I really like it, and I really do enjoy Furret. Kale just keeps sending out more Pokemon. Let's go ahead and use a Snack Ball on Croconaw's turn. Anyways, Confusion Mode Chop should go in one shot. Going through the Snack Ball. One. Okay. I will say, sorry if I'm kind of rambling during some of the bios. I'm doing the bios in live commentary. I'm not recording them in post or anything like that. So if I'm kind of rambling in bios, if there's pausing or cutting in the video or anything, that's why. It's because I'm trying to think about what to say. I used to have, I think they're there somewhere on another table. I used to have notes for all of the bios in this game. Sure. I used to have notes for all of the bios in this game that I was gonna do, and when I was planning this Let's Play, I would have just kept them beside me, but I'm deciding to just wing it. I know all the Pokemon in this game pretty well. 1, 2, 3, snagged! Furret is caught. Welcome to the team. Like I said, I know all the Pokemon in this game, and I think I can do it. My Shadow Pokemon! Finally! I've had to edit out the 2 other times that I freaking said that, or almost said it. Finally, it said Shadow Pokemon. Now I can call them Shadow Pokemon. Bah! That was it. That lying Mirror B. He came up with that fancy, tough-sounding name, Shadow Pokemon, but it was no big deal. You guys be careful, too. Don't be playing for a sucker. That's about all they'll give you if we win at the Colosseum. Shadow Pokemon. That's what it's called? A Shadow Pokemon? Pokemon with a black aura? I trust things are going according to plan, Mirror B. Oh, yes, indeed, Master Nazcor. Our plans are coming along in a lovely, peachy keen way. We have already broken Duke Ink's spirit. We can now do as we please at the Colosseum without his meddling. We've been giving away Shadow Pokemon on the slide to challenge winners for gathering data. Good. The others also appear to be doing their part to implement our plan. Our Shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. The final phase is not far off. Whoa! This is perking up my spirit and body. Oh, I feel like dancing. Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off. Okay then. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Let the music play. Every time he's on screen, my day gets a little bit better. Looks like the Colosseum is a secret. I guess there's no choice but to take part in a battle challenge there. That sounds like something for another day. Fix your posture, buddy. So someone this trouble, help me! The chief's inside. Silva came and... Ow, whoa, 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 that Silva's gone too far this time. He ripped off one of the gears. The Colosseum's going to be without power. Chief, are you alright? Nice timing, guys. Yeah, the only thing, Bruce, is my pride. It was only Silva, so I wasn't expecting any trouble. Huh? But isn't Silva Duke King's trusted lieutenant? What's his motive for doing this? That's what I want to know. He was ranting about how the Colosseum can just shut down or something. Sorry to worry you, younglings. Thanks, I'll be fine now. I need to ask you a favor. Will you hear me out? Sure. If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. I need to find that gear Silva ran off with. I'm counting on you, younglings. Luckily, I already know where the gear is. What does it say? He must have been driven to desperation. We would like to head to the construction lot. And here at the construction lot over here, we see something shiny. Pick up the shiny and take it back to Pyrite Town. Terribly sorry, Chief. Are you sure you're okay? Hey, yep, I'm fine. There's no need for all that worrying. Good, that's good. But Silva, this is an outrage. No, I reckon he agonized over this and did it because he thought it right. I can't blame the man for that. Enough about that though, Duke King. Instead, I think we should look over there. I reckon you might be saying thanks, Duke King. That's the gear. You found it for us? What amazing luck. I'll ask you to excuse me for my behavior earlier. You seem to be people who are worthy of trust. You have my sincere thanks. Alright, I could just slot that gear snugly back in that gap where it belongs. Put the gear in the slot. All done. Standing by. Let it roll. Oh, 30 long years of cranking gears. Oh, yeah. Watch out, buddy. You're going to get chucked by the giant fans. Wahaha. And this is the way it ought to be. Things are fine now. That Mirror Bee's a bad parasite. Only someone stomped that pest. Waha. I can tell people you're a man of courage. I'm afraid about you. Hear me out? I'm grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle. I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what is going on there. I can tell from a glance you're an ordinary trainer. I hope you can win. I'm sorry, but help me. Well, we have our new objective. It is to enter the next Colosseum challenge and hope to infiltrate it and see what kinds of shady business are going on in there. But I believe we're going to do that next time. We also have a couple other things we want to do next time. First things first, we're going to heal. And let's check on a few Pokemon. Croconaut's heart gauge is almost completely empty. And Furret has a little bit of their heart gauge down. Well, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up for today's video. We made it here to Pyrite Town, we explored, we did a couple battles, and we caught a new team member in Furret. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum, we're going to be heading through here to the battle square, snagging all of the shadow Pokemon. Also, we can finally say shadow Pokemon, and we learned what those are. Yay. We're going to be heading through here to the battle square, snagging all the shadow Pokemon here. And then we're going to enter the Colosseum challenge and see if we can infiltrate it to find out information about what kind of shady business is happening there. If you like this part, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. See you guys next time. Peace.